So invest in your brain. Basically, that's it. Invest. The best defense is an offense, which means an attack. When I was not in awareness, I was just going here. Who surrounds you? That's where I want to focus on, your surroundings. As we were growing up, hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Frank Iñiguez and I am the ambassador of reading. And today's topic is a beautiful topic. We're going to talk about the trust fall. I don't know if you're familiar with a trust fall. If you are familiar and you've done it, congratulations. If you haven't done it, I recommend that after watching this video, you don't do it. In order for you to do the trust fall, you have to have people that are trained, people that know what they're doing, or else people can't get hurt. Please remember that. There are two fears in the human being, natural fears that we have, according to psychologists. One of them is falling, and the other one is afraid of loud sound. Babies, when they're born, they're afraid. They don't know, but it already comes in the program of falling and loud sound. And today we're gonna, besides the trust fall, we're gonna talk about descending a 65-foot rock with a hike of about 2.2 miles. And maybe 2.2 miles for you is nothing, but it's uphill and it's a very hard hill to climb. And maybe for you, you're thinking, oh, I've done that. I can do that with no problem. However, I'm going to introduce you to a wonderful young man. His name is Jorge Borjas. And the reason why I'm bringing him on, besides my wife, he'll be the second person I bring to my YouTube channel. And I am excited about Jorge Borjas. Why am I excited about him? Because when he joined my class, my mastermind class is 1 year long. And when he joined, he was 410 pounds big, 410 pounds. We're good buddies. We're excellent. I mean, I think our relationship is going to go for many years to come. Who knows, maybe for the entire life. I'm very proud of Jorge Borjas. Right now, as we speak, he's weighing 350 pounds, so he's lost about 60 pounds. And I'm gonna let you meet him, and we're gonna be talking here for you about the trustful and the descending and the climb. And hopefully there are words that activate your mind, that get you excited about what you want to do and become like Jorge Borjas. Let me introduce you to Jorge Borjas. And this is Jorge Borjas, the guy that's going to tell you about the trustful and the climb and the descending of the 65-foot wall. Plus, the heat was not in our favor because we just did it about 3 weeks ago, right?
Right.
Yeah, so anyway, let him tell you, because maybe for you, you're thinking, oh, it's only 2.2 miles. It's not that much. But you got to consider he's 350 pounds, the heat, and he's going to tell you about the harness too. Anyway, and the walk, it's not a straight walk. It's an uphill. It's a very straight uphill towards the end. So what happened as you were climbing?
It was really hard for me. It was tough. And I think my mind told me, you cannot do this. And my body even worse. It can move because it was kind of hard to get up. And sorry.
That's okay. So the mind and the body are telling you you're not going to be able to do it. And what are you telling yourself?
I told you can do it. I trust you because you told me you can do it. You can do it right now, and I trust you. That's what I decided to do it.
Thank you. And see, when I talk to them and we're going to do activities, I always tell them, yeah, that's the activity. It doesn't mean you have to go all the way to say, wow, I lived an experience. No, your experience could be right here or right here or right here or all the way at the top. It doesn't matter. It's about being safe. It's about you processing yourself and saying, wow, how did I go from here to here? And how can I go from here to here to here? So he had to talk a lot. I wasn't there at the activity. I was doing the trust fall down at the bottom of the hill and he was climbing. So he had to talk to himself. And what were you saying besides, no, I can't do it? What made you keep on going?
The people around me was very supportive. He told me, you can do it, take your time, little by little, step by step. And I think in the way up, all there was a little challenge because even the harness, even getting there, I get dizzy. Sometimes I feel like I throw out.
Throwing up, yeah.
Throwing up. And it was really hard for me to get there. But since I get there, then was the harness that didn't fit me. I tried 3 different types.
Yeah, Paco from Charro Azteca helped you,
Paco
right?
helped me, helped me to get into, to put it. and it was hard for me. Even I spoke with the instructor, and I asked, hey, how many pounds can resist this thing? Because he feel like
maybe you couldn't do it.
I cannot do it. Yeah, but the thing is, he told me, you will be fine.
You were hoping the instructor would say, okay, take it out, go home.
Yeah,
but he says, you got it, no limit, come on up.
Yes.
And you know, one thing that he said that you may want to make a note of is that if it's hard, if it's uphill, you do little by little, little by little. And he was climbing little by little, little by little. I heard that the last maybe 1 block or 2 blocks right before you got up there was really intense, because now you're going to have to climb really straight up, holding onto rocks so that you can finally get to the top of the rock and descend. How did that go?
It was crawling.
You were grabbing? You were crawling?
Crawling, yeah, I was crawling.
All the way up?
All the way up. It was hard, but the people in the top of the rock, they told me little by little, step by step, and that's what I do.
See, little by little, step by step, and on the video, we have an angle from the bottom. We didn't get an angle from the top, but there's a piece where he's holding onto the rope and he's descending, and there's a moment where you gotta open up your arms, right?
Yes.
And then he's gotta yell at the top of his lungs, the world is mine, and connect with what he wants to do in life. How did you go? Did you open up your arms?
Yes.
How many times?
4 times. They told me to do 4 times.
4 times, and you were checking the rope every time?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know they took a picture, so we find the picture, we're gonna show it to you, where he's opening his arms and letting go and trusting, and you can see the bottom of the hill, the camping area, everything looks so beautiful. If we have that picture, I'm gonna see if we can put it up for you guys to see. So you finally are descending from the wall. How did it feel? Finally, you climb to the top and you're descending. How did you feel coming down the rock? Was it really hard?
Honestly, no. Descending is the easiest part from the trip. Getting there is the tough part.
So there you have it. See, the climb is the challenge. Once you get to the top, it's not a challenge. You enjoy it. Did you enjoy it?
Yes.
So maybe you want to take a note of that too. You know, it's going to be a challenge getting up to where you want to go. When you were coming down, so you had a lot of good times.
Yes.
I saw when you were descending, you're going to see it too. There's a crack on the rock about 3 or 4 feet wide, and he's got to pull enough rope to be able to make the jump. And I think you were short on your rope and it took you to the side.
Yeah, to the back.
But still, you were excited about it. I mean, you turned around and you kept on doing it. I remember when he finally got off, he was red, like red. He goes, Frank, guess what? And I go, what? And we must have talked for how many minutes? I don't know.
Like a 10, 15 minutes.
He was so excited, he wouldn't stop talking. And you know, you got to think about it. 350 pounds, well, on a hot day, doing an up climb with a harness that's hard on him. With the support, you had support all along to catch all the way to the top. So support, if you're gonna take on a task that requires you for you to climb, get some support. People that are gonna be supportive. You don't want people that are gonna be naysayers, people that don't believe in you, people that say, might as well go back, you're not gonna do it, the harness doesn't fit. You want people to support you. Of course, they were looking after your safety.
¡Se puede!
Ahí tienes que tener mucho cuidado.
¡Tú puedes, Jorge!
Por ahí tienes que...
¡Tú puedes!
Tienes que hacer más fácil.
¡Vamos, no pasa nada! ¡Tú puedes!
On the harness, I heard there were 3 different harnesses that you tried on.
Yes.
And finally, the third one fit, or what did they do to it to make it fit?
We had to expand it all the way
To the max.
To the max. Yes.
How did you feel expanding to the max?
I wasn't feeling very secure.
But everybody made sure, the people that were there made sure that
Yes.
everything was fine. And so you descended. Anyway, we talked about for 10, 15 minutes. I don't remember. There were a lot of people at the campground for that activity. We did different activities. And I just had to listen to Jorge Borjas because he was red and excited. He was drinking and talking and pointing, and you could see his face. He looked like a little baby talking. And then guess what? The trust fall. And we're going to talk about the trust fall. I mean, you got to fall on your back. I'm going to say it for the second or third time. Don't do it. Please don't do it for your safety unless there's somebody that knows how to do the process of the trust fall. I had to go through some training in order for me to do the trust fall and to instruct people on the trust fall. So please be very careful on the trust fall. When you're looking at the platform, it's only about 4 feet high. And when you're catching, it's no big deal. You're like, what? You're afraid of 4 feet, but it's not until you climb up and you look this way and then you put your back to it that you're gonna fall there. You're like, oh my gosh, this is intense. So what happened with your trust fall? Tell me what happened. What made you so sure that you can get up there and do the trust fall and people were gonna catch you? What happened?
At the first, it was just like the energy to do it, right?
Oh yeah, we're excited.
We're excited, and after the descending, it was excited. I was excited, and it was just, oh, this is a piece of cake for me. So I don't feel afraid to do it. But the thing is, you didn't realize until you get there.
Yeah, people don't realize how hard it is. Once you get there, you gotta trust. How are you with trusting?
At the first, it was trusting, but a little. In a second, I was like hesitating and afraid to do it.
To trust.
To trust.
So when I have finally aligned the people, I use 20 people to catch one. If the person weighs 100 pounds, there's 20 people catching. If the person weighs 350 pounds, in his case, I had a guy that his name is Frank Davalos. He did it. He was over 400 pounds. He's about 6'1" maybe. He was big, and when he landed exactly or similar to Jorge Borjas. When you're sure, when you align your mind and your body to do a certain action and you're trusting, the fall is so soft, so easy. You're going to see Jorge Borjas, the way he falls, it's amazing. Once he landed, we were like, oh my God, we cheer. You see my face, I'm all excited. I point to him, I point to the team, we jump, we had a great time. So once you're up there, you're hesitating.
Yes. My mind was trying to do it, but my body didn't respond me.
So your mind told your body, hey, let's go, but your body wouldn't move.
No.
What was the body saying? He became very solid, he wouldn't move. Jorge, are you there? Can you do it? And what happened?
Then just stopped me and say, you have to be sure that you can do it.
Yeah, 100%. I always go 100%. So when I reach over to his team, and another thing, there are seminars, beautiful seminars out there that can process a human being to get to the state of mind of doing the trust fall in 7 days. I did one of those. But if you want to do it at an instant, please, it takes more than just the body and aligning. There's got to be 100% trust. They've been hanging out. His mastermind class has been hanging around now for 9 months. We're going to hang around for the whole year, which is what I do with all my masterminds. So when I align them, there's 20 people. There's five across from each other, and 5 behind those holding their waist to make sure they do the shock absorbing and everything. Anyway, when I tell them, are you ready? They answer with a powerful, yeah, we're ready. Yes, we're ready. And so I look over to him, are you ready? And it's up to me, and I'm paying attention. I'm noticing his body reaction, the way his eyes move, everything. I mean, I got to be there 100%. My hand is in their back, and I go, are you ready? And he's like, ready. He says, ready. And I put my hand down, and he hesitated maybe a second, but I got to stop on and I tell him, you remember what I told you?
Yes.
Tell him what I told you.
You don't have to do it. I'm setting up another safety way to do it for you. So you have to wait. And he said, no, I have to do it right now.
Yeah, he looked at me straight into my eye. He goes, Frank, I want to do it. I said, are you sure 100%?
Yes.
Remember, look at me like that. Remember? Yeah, like that. He looked at me like that, and I go, oh my God, he's serious. He goes, Frank, I really want to do it. I'm 100%. And I felt him. And I said, you know what? If he's trusting his team and his team is trusting him, I think we should go for it. So I yelled again at the team, and I said, are you ready? And they go, ready. And I asked him, are you ready? And he looked at me and he goes, ready. And when I put my hand down, you're going to see his fall. It's an amazing fall. It was beautiful. I'm glad somebody recorded. It might not be the best quality recording, but it is a recording of Jorge Borjas at 350 pounds doing a perfect trust fall. Okay, guys. ¿Sí le confían? ¿Sí les confían? ¿Quieres y va a comprar una casa? En este año. Guys, look this way. No, una mano sí, no. ¿Listos? ¡Listos! Las caras por acá, por acá. ¿Listos? ¡Listos! Anything else you want to say?
Just you can imagine how powerful is your brain, your mental state, and you have to take care of it. Because the more
That's okay. The more you pay, the more you become in awareness of it, the state of mind.
yes, it's the more probably you get success.
So if you pay attention to your state of mind, as you can see, his first language is Spanish, so he's helping me out with English. He's got to get into a state of mind that, yes, I can do it in English, and I think he's doing a great job. So basically what he's saying, if you are careful with your state of mind, if you are careful with what you put in there, and you allow your mind and your body to get in alignment, things are going to be different. Chances are you're going to be successful. Just right now, when he showed up a little earlier, he says, Frank, I want to tell you something. I go, what? He says, for 2 days, I had a battle. Do the battles ever finish?
Nope.
No. He says, I said, so what was your battle? He says, man, I was thinking of a burger and this kind of burger. And guess what, Frank? It's crazy. On TV, on the computer, I'm driving, I can see it everywhere, the burger's coming up. It's like, wow, what is this? So I said, what happened? Did you do it or not? He says, I got away from it. I didn't have it. I said, congratulations. So you have to get into a state of mind of success. Once you become in awareness of whatever it is that you allow your mind to take in, be careful. It could misdirect you or it can take you to where you want to go. So your state of mind is very powerful. So anything else you want to say?
Just we're talking about fear, no?
Fear, yeah.
Fear never disappears. Always be there. You have to always be
in awareness.
In awareness of the fear, and take a second to jump in it.
Wow, beautiful. I'm glad you said it, Jorge Borjas. Fear does not disappear. Fear is always going to be there. And when we do these activities, what it is you face fear, and you know fear is there, and you take an action anyway, and you move forward and watch what happens. So the same for when you want to buy your house or take the trip or get into the relationship, you're going to have fear staring at you, and you know what you need to do. Once you take an action, something's going to give, something's going to happen. You may like what happens, so follow his advice. In front of fear, face it. Man, wasn't it a great experience when you fell?
The most great experience of my life.
The greatest experience of his life.
Yes.
And also the battles. There's a word that we use constantly in my mastermind called the battles. The battles, man. He had to battle the burger. He's got to continue to battle, and his state of mind has to continue to be strong by, I guess when we hang out, we help each other, no?
Yes.
Because your state of mind always stays sharp. So he's got a challenge. Next year, I hope you come back and you help me as a support team, and you continue to be in awareness and help other people move in the direction that you're in and help them get the results, whether it be the relationship or purchasing the home or taking the trip or losing the weight, whatever it is. And your words were so powerful. Awareness, battles, fear, state of mind. Man, powerful words. I think he's going to have a better YouTube channel than me. This guy's pretty powerful. All right, Jorge, we're going to leave it unless you want to say something. I'm going to close it off.
Okay.
Okay, so watch us fall. Send me some comments. Tell us what you think. Tell me what you think of Jorge Borjas. Very well. Till next time, your friend, the ambassador of reading, Frank Quiniguez, wishing you well today and always, knowing that you will find and get what you are looking for. Thank you for watching our channel and congratulations for making it here, where we give information that benefits the individual that's watching and their loved ones. I invite you to subscribe and be part of our channel, set the notifications and watch the new videos. Thank you and welcome.